Judge slaps Caroline Leavitt with a lawsuit. Seconds later, he regrets everything. The sun cast a golden hue over Washington, D.C., as the city bustled with its usual fervor. Inside the White House, Caroline Leavitt, the youngest press secretary in history, prepared for her daily briefing. At 27, she had already carved a formidable reputation, sharp, eloquent, and unyielding. Her journey from a political strategist and former congressional candidate to the president's chief spokesperson was nothing short of meteoric. As she adjusted the cuffs of her blazer, her phone buzzed. It was an encrypted message from an anonymous source. Urgent. Evidence of judicial corruption involving Judge Harold Whitmore. Details compromised. Proceed with caution. Caroline's eyes narrowed. Judge Whitmore was a towering figure in the judiciary, known for his stringent rulings and unassailable demeanor. If there was truth to this claim, it could shake the very foundations of the legal system. Determined, she forwarded the message to Daniel Mercer, an independent investigator renowned for his tenacity and discretion. They had collaborated in the past, unearthing malfeasance that others dared not touch. Later that evening, in a discreet cafe away from prying eyes, Caroline met with Mercer. The dim lighting cast shadows that danced across their faces as they delved into the matter. "Caroline," Mercer began, his voice low, "the evidence against Whitmore is damning. Financial records, clandestine meetings, offshore accounts, the works. But exposing him won't be easy. He's insulated." Caroline sipped her coffee, the gears in her mind turning. "We need to be meticulous. If we make a move, it has to be airtight." Over the next few weeks, they orchestrated a covert investigation. Caroline leveraged her position to discreetly gather information, while Mercer navigated the underbelly of political corruption. Their findings painted a grim picture. Whitmore was at the epicenter of a vast network of bribery, case manipulation, and suppression of justice. Once they had compiled irrefutable evidence, Caroline decided to confront the matter head-on. She arranged for a press conference, ensuring that the nation's eyes would be fixed on the revelations about to unfold. The day of the conference arrived, and the briefing room was packed with journalists, cameras, and an air of expectancy. Caroline stood at the podium, her expression resolute. "Ladies and gentlemen," she began, "it has come to our attention that a grave injustice has been perpetrated within our judicial system. Evidence has surfaced implicating Judge Harold Whitmore in extensive corruption. This administration is committed to transparency and justice, and we will pursue this matter relentlessly." The room erupted with questions, flashes of cameras capturing the gravity of the moment. Caroline fielded inquiries with precision, reinforcing the administration's dedication to upholding the law. As the news spread like wildfire, public outcry intensified. Demands for Whitmore's resignation and prosecution dominated headlines. The judge, however, remained defiant. A week later, an unexpected twist unfolded. Caroline received a summons. Judge Whitmore was suing her for defamation, alleging that her accusations were baseless and had irreparably damaged his reputation. Undeterred, Caroline saw this as an opportunity. The courtroom would become the stage where truth would confront deception. The trial commenced amidst a media frenzy. Whitmore's legal team portrayed him as a victim of political machinations, while Caroline, representing herself, presented the meticulously gathered evidence. Days turned into weeks as testimonies were heard, documents scrutinized, and the nation's attention remained riveted. Caroline's unwavering demeanor and compelling presentation began to sway public opinion. Then, in a dramatic turn, a whistleblower emerged, a former associate of Whitmore, corroborating the evidence and revealing even deeper layers of corruption. Faced with insurmountable proof, Whitmore's case crumbled. The judge, once a symbol of judicial authority, was found guilty on multiple counts, leading to his removal from the bench and subsequent prosecution. Caroline's victory was not just personal. It was a testament to the power of resilience and truth in the face of formidable opposition. In the aftermath, as she walked through the corridors of the White House, Caroline reflected on the journey. The battle had been arduous, but it reaffirmed her belief that integrity and courage could illuminate even the darkest corners of power. Her phone buzzed, a message from Mercer. Justice served. On to the next challenge. Caroline smiled, typing back, "Always." And with that, she prepared for the next chapter in her unwavering pursuit of truth and justice.